Hello and welcome. There's the tip-off. Lincoln's JV basketball squad versus boys and girls. I'm Peter Andrus, bringing you all the action as per usual with my man Will Cofield. Will, tell us what we're looking at.
All right, thanks, Mr. Andrus. We are here. We're playing boys and girls, and this is the JV squad hustling it down. My man Danny, strongest guy on the court, hardest working anyway, living up to his name, bringing it down. That's number 4 for the Rail Splitters. Over to Amari. Ooh, Amari with that beautiful stop and pop. And let me tell you something, he's been working on that for quite some time now, and he's finally getting it to drop the way he wants. He should be shining this game. Number 4 driving it in for boys and girls with a nice little underoos. That's number 4. Nice job there. I haven't gotten any numbers yet for the junior varsity squad for boys and girls. Actually, I do. And number 4 is Rodney Gulaim. So we're passing the ball around. That's Tam. Over to number 21. Over to Danny. Danny's looking around. Back to 21 with a beautiful pass, and he doesn't finish. Oh, man, and the Lincoln crowd is a little upset about that non-finish there. And we're back down the boys and girls side. Ooh, nice little between the legs. Kick out to the three-point range. He drives it in anyway, and he loses the ball. All right. So we got number 21. This is Walker of the Kangaroos inbounding. Trying to find out what's going on and why. But I want to welcome you all to the JV Junior Varsity Lincoln basketball game against boys and girls, if you didn't hear, if you're just tuning in with us.
Or in case you read my graphic that still said Lafayette from last night, but it says boys and girls now.
We are a work in progress, people. Be patient with us. It's still a high school broadcast, but we are getting better and better and better. So it looks like a little bit of a force out. Abraham Lincoln with the great defense. As Mr. Andrus said yesterday, the one thing that Lincoln will always be known for is that defense, particularly on the girls squad, but it looks like JV picked up some of that too. So this is number 21 of the Roos. That's Walker dribbling around, out to 13. 13 takes the jumper. It misses. 21 on the pickup for Abraham Lincoln. That's Jerry, and we off to the races. And this is Amari bringing it down. Amari Shooter Gaskin out to Tan, over to Daniel, back to 21. 21's looking around, over to Daniel with a nice little move around. He kicks it out to Tan. Tan's got a shot. It doesn't drop. Number 4 off to the races. And this is boys and girls with another beautiful layup. And that's number 4, Rodney, for boys and girls. This is Danny, over to Tan. Back to Jerry, back to Tan, back to Danny. Out to 13 with a nice little shot. It misses, but it was a great look. Beautiful pass. 13 back up again. Another miss, but he gets another chance at it. And then another rebound. They're fighting down there, but boys and girls picks it up, and we are off to the races. Number 23 off his leg, but he picks it up. It doesn't go out of bounds, and he resets this thing with a backcourt violation, and it's going to be Lincoln's ball. And we're going to call a timeout and talk about this thing, see what's going on. Special shout out to the Lincoln production team. My girl Sally B on camera A doing a great job.
I mean, we think we're not watching the screens.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she's doing excellent. All right, and we're still in this timeout trying to figure it out. I'm looking over at Coach on the JV squad, and he's giving them a good talking about what's what and who's where, making sure that they know what their assignments are. Of course, boys and girls doing the same thing. This is a double header, by the way. So after this game, stay tuned because the boys varsity will be going against boys and girls as well. And if you were listening to the girls game yesterday, we were kind of worried about this one started, but it looks like that COVID scare was just a rumor, and we are on the floor. Thank you guys for tuning in.
That's right, both teams healthy enough. Everybody on the right side of the COVID hill.
which is always a good thing. And that number 13 on Abraham Lincoln, that's Mo. Mo in, definitely making some waves. Great pick for Amari. He shoots that three, it doesn't go. Amari picks that back up, back out to Danny. Ooh, Danny almost walked, but he got that ball out just in time, and this is Jerry. Over to Amari, over to Dan. Ooh, and he gets that shot, that pass blocked, and they're off to the races. He loses his dribble. He's on the ground, they're fighting for it, and it looks like it's gonna be a jump.
Nice little move there by Amari.
Sure was.
Stepped right in front of the ball's lane, made sure that the ball took the hit and not the player.
And this is boys and girls. Nice little bounce pass out. Looking around, back to Walker. He takes a three. He misses it. Pan with a nice rebound. Nice rebound. Bringing it down to Amari. 10 with the three. Ooh, and it's a miss, but it looked really good. Needs some more rotation on that ball. 13 just threw an air ball up that close to the basket. Oh, boy. And it was a call on the play. And this is number 23 for boys and girls, inbounding out. All right, little ball movement on here for boys and girls with a double team trap. And Danny picks it up. And there's a whistle on the play. And it's going to be a foul on number 13.
It's Matthew Espinal.
Danny's calling plays, looking around, surveys, out to Tan. Tan back to Amari. Amari over to Jerry. Jerry with a quick step, passes it back to Amari. Out to Tan. They're looking for that open man. They're looking for that open man. Something happened. The crowd's going a little crazy. And, of course, the varsity boys are giving their junior varsity counterparts all that love. I guess somebody did a little juke move and got those boys over there going wild. I got to say, Andrus, you see the collared shirt and sweaters on some of those varsity boys. It's a good look. I'd love to see them dressed that way more often for their games.
Yeah, I saw just a few of them dressed like that. Coach was taking pictures of them when they were getting into the gym earlier.
Looks really good. Looks really good. Looks like that next level because, you know, NBA players got to go to those games dressed. So it's a nice little look for our varsity boys to get a taste of that.
Would be nice to see if that spreads to the rest of the team.
And that's going to be an out on boys and girls. That's 2 misses on Mo at the foul line, by the way. And this is number 33, outbounding to Danny. Danny over to Amari. Amari's up. Ooh, and it's a miss. But Tan with a beautiful rebound. He's really been pulling him down the last 2 possessions. Tan, back to Amari, back to Danny. No shot. There's a call on the play.
I got to say, I like the way this team is passing around outside the key, just looking for an opening, spreading the defense out, and wait until somebody can make a move.
That's right. It looks like there's a little bit of a trust issue there with number 13 who just got switched out. He missed a couple of easy layups, and he's got to re-establish his trust in his team underneath there. But they had a personnel change, and 35's in. Bad pass, and boys and girls off to the races. That pass got tipped, that shot got tipped, but they had to put back. Nice job, boys and girls, on the recovery there. And also equally nice job on defense. All right, this is Danny looking around. Out to Amari. They're going to let Amari shoot that three.
There it is.
And they're going to make a mistake there. That's 2 this quarter. Yeah, I've been watching Amari Gaskin for some time on some games that are necessarily associated to high school. That kid's got a shot. If you've been looking at some of the Lincoln games, you might think he doesn't because at that home opener, it was a little off. But you better look for him because he's got a really, really nice shot, and he knows when to pull it.
Yeah, if he starts finding that rhythm, he's going to find himself on that varsity squad in no time.
In no time. So if you look down at the sneakers, you get a chance. It looks like our varsity boys have been sponsored by someone. It looks like the Currys they're wearing, the Stephen Currys.
Or
And
they're
I
all
love it.
shopping in the same store.
I love it. They definitely getting a sponsorship down there by the Stephen Curry, and they look good. All right, back to action. This is number 11, out to boys and girls. Quick drive, passes out to number 4. Ooh, and a lot of butterfingers, but Lincoln retains it. We're off to the races. Danny with the wide open. Ooh, and it's no good, and it goes out of bounds. All right, this is number 4, Danny. Got a personnel change. We got Polino out there. 10, three-point range. Gets distracted and misses. Number 35 on full court press.
Rodney Dulam came down with that rebound, no problem.
Wow, number 13 on boys and girls muscled through some serious defense. That's Matthew Espinal, and still got that layup to drop. Nice effort. This is Danny. Pulls up, no three. So this score is not where I'd like it to be for these wayward threes. We need to go concentrate on some more high percentage, some low percentage shot, rather high percentage.
They're taking those threes and they're not really open for them.
Right, and we're also not getting second chance looks. We're not boxing out to get that offensive rebound. Oh, beautiful pass from Amari that doesn't get finished by number 13, number 35 rather. Tries to poke out on defense, but it doesn't take. And this is Eugene. Ooh, and a nice three. If I'm looking right, we've got 2 brothers on boys and girls, and they might be twins. Number 3 and 23, or rather number 3 and number 5. Uh-oh. Poked it out of Amari's hand. Beautiful little overhead move. It doesn't drop. We're not going in for the second chance, and there's a foul. So I got to tell you, Peter, what I'm seeing right now is number 35 on our squad. He's really got to work a bit harder on those rebounds.
Yeah, absolutely. That ball it came down, 3 times?
That's right.
He wasn't able to capitalize on any.
That's right. He didn't box out so that at least Gaskin can maybe capitalize on grabbing that rebound. They just both kind of let it go. So they've got to play better down there together. And that was Zion Butler. So we've got a timeout. Taking a look at what we got. Score is 13-8, boys and girls up. Now we got another game moving rather quickly.
Shh, don't say it. You said that about that girls game yesterday, and it ended up being longer than last week's boys game.
Really? I feel like it did, huh?
Yeah. I checked the times at the on the YouTube page earlier today, and I was like, oh, that game went later than everything.
Look at that. All right. Well, I will stop saying that. I'm always guilty of that. If you've been paying attention to the Lincoln media streams, I do that at baseball, and oh boy, does Mr. Andrus is like, Mr. Cofield, I'm going to kill you, sir. So I'll make sure I hold out on talking about time and length when it comes to these games. But one thing Lincoln gives us is always a good game, so I'm happy about that. Looks like we're getting back out on the floor. Some quick updates. It looks like my brother's keeper is going to be having a 3-on-3 basketball tournament coming up here at Abraham Lincoln. So if you students are listening in and watching this game, get ready for that. It's an opportunity for you guys who aren't on the basketball teams to play some basketball. Oh, and it's a miss. But number 13 with the nice rebound. That's a tall guy, so whoever our talls are, they're going to have their work cut out for them on number 13. But he's way too high up there. He needs to get down there in that key. And he does. And he gets a necessary foul from 0 on our squad. Number 13, that's Matthew Espinal. Shooting 2. And that's a miss. Second shot, and that's good. And we're bringing it down. This is Jerry with the rock. Out to Amari. Over to number 12. Nice little fake shot. Shoots that jumper. It's no good, but man, I wanted that to go in because that fake was really nice. He shoots another one, trying to get a rhythm. Misses that one. Jerry can't bring that down. And we're going back to the other side here. And he threw that one up, anticipating the clock. Yeah, that's right, because at first I didn't look at the clock. I'm like, that's your shot, sir? But, of course, that was a wind-down shot. It's a miss, and we're heading into quarter 2. All right, a couple of other announcements. We've got the theater squad putting together a play for us coming up real soon. Once Upon a Crime, The Trial of Goldilocks. I had a great time making their trailer and talking to the teachers and students about that production that's coming up real soon. It's going to be real nice. I want everybody at Abraham Lincoln to give them an opportunity to showcase their talents. So make sure you go to that show on December 14th at 5 p.m., room 227, the Black Box Theater. And again, that production is called Once Upon a Crime. $3 tickets are on sale. All right. So it looks like we'll be starting quarter 2. So what do you think is going to be a different look here, Mr. Andrus?
I'm assuming that Lincoln's going to come out looking for a couple more two-pointers, no more of the wild threes. As much as they can bring those down, they have the ability to score from right under the net. They've got to start taking advantage of it.
That's right. And number 13 over there, that's Mo. He most recently became eligible to play. So we're glad to see him on the court. But it looks like he's got a little bit of rust, so I want to see him work that out. Nice to see him up there. Coach still believing in him, even though he just got started. So this is Danny. Nice little fake out to Tan. Tan with a nice 3. I love the way that guy plays. I see him in the hallway, high-five him all the time. And this is boys and girls. Number 4 out to number 3. Back to Eugene. Back to 11. Ooh, he gets blocked by 3 defenders, tries to shoot that jumper in a crowd. Mo immediately got to the floor and now got caught for walking. And it's going to be boys and girls ball. Number 4. Over to 11. Ooh, if he got that pass in time, that was a shot. Wayward pass, he's got to chase that down. If he touches it, it's a backcourt, but it's out of bounds anyway.
I'm not sure I like that defensive look on the inbound back there. They were all crowded up to try to block the pass, but that left 3 wide open players.
Sure did.
That you could pass to.
Sure did. And if he'd have got that pass in time, that was a 3 that he could have shot. Oh, and here we go with the 3s. Oh, Jerry pulls it down. A little bit of a goaltend there. Yeah. He definitely grabbed the net, Espinal, but it wasn't called.
I want to see Jerry putting those away. Those easy 2s are what's going to make or break this team.
Absolutely.
3s are wonderful, but you've got to put those opportunities away.
That's right. That's right. Because now we've got boys and girls have the lead now. Just like that. Going into this quarter, 8-13, and now they have the complete lead. I'd like to see Jerry and Mo down there underneath there grabbing those rebounds, getting those second chance looks if we're going to continue to shoot outside. Oh, 13 not pay attention to the ball, and that was a steal. That layup should have been easy peasy, but he misses it. Tan holding on to it. Love the way he plays.
Happy to see him come down with the rebound.
Back to 33. Back to Amari. Swinging it back to Dan. Ooh, nice little inside play.
Draws the foul.
Draws the foul. I love the way they are doing those little bounce passes inside to Mo. Mo's got to capitalize on that as one of the bigger and stronger players. He's really got to focus on getting those moves in, boxing his body in, and getting those high percentage shots. They thought it was going to be shooting. And it looks like it's going to be an inbound foul. Out to number 4. Oh, he was left.
I thought it was going to be a shooting foul, too.
Yeah. Here's number 2. Back to 3. That's Eugene. Over to Espinal. Espinal goes up with 13. It's a miss. But I respect the fact that he went straight up chest to chest. And this is Jerry down to Danny. Danny gets swatted by Matthew. Matthew Espinal on Boys and Girls is making sure they know his presence.
Espinal does have about 8 inches on him.
I'm telling you. Ooh, nice move for Danny, meeting him back at the rim. And he gets fouled. I love that Mo said, all right, if you're going to meet me chest to chest on my side, I'm going to come right back at you chest to chest on ours. Draws the foul. Nice job. Shooting 2. Nice. And he gets on the board.
I haven't seen them from the free throw line really yet this year. How are they?
Well, we've got yet to be seen. They weren't amazing the first game at the free throw line.
It's always one of the parts of the game I'm amazed when I see players struggle with.
Right.
Because they're called free throws. Like
free. Right. You got to make those.
You've got to be making 50% at this level.
Right.
Yeah. The pros have got to be making 80, but here you've got to be making 50. And it always amazes me when you see a player go 1 for 10. You're like, why?
Right. It's the only uncontested shot you're going to get in basketball.
Not for nothing. I can go 1 for 10.
Nice little pick. Whoa. Boys and Girls just put a nice little play together. If number 3 kept his hands on that, that was a nice, nice play. Number 33 on the inbound for Lincoln. Amari bringing it down. Looking around. He heads to the corner, dribbles back out to Jerry. Jerry gets fouled. Espinal playing a little aggressive basketball. Needs to rely on those hands, not that body, to stop those high percentage shots. All right, I want to see number 13 box out Matthew Espinal. If this is a miss, let's look. He hits that, nice job.
Love to see him hit the free throws. That's it. I'm a big fan of the small ball in this game. I want to see those 1s and 2s.
Ooh, Matthew and Mo are fighting underneath there for rebounds. Love to see the big men do their job. And this is number 4 getting poked. He let that zone swallow him up for a second. Had to dribble out of that. Man, the zone defense between Amari and Daniel is very, very nice. When they close up on you and converge, you got to have some strong dribble, or you've got to have a player that's ready to get a pass out from you, because when they lock in, they lock in. This is Amari. Out to 33, back to Amari. Back to 33. Had a little give and go there. Oh, and number 3 on Boys and Girls, reading the passing lane and jumping in, pokes it out. Love the way he's playing defense. Let's go, Eugene. All right, this is Daniel. Over to 10. Over to Amari. Back across to Mo. Mo's going to drive. Kick it out to Danny. He's wide open, but he doesn't take that shot. He muscles in. The layup doesn't drop, but I love the way he was thinking. And we're going back down to the boys and girls side. Number 4 to 3. 3 shoots the 3, and that's a nice 3-point shot. They pull ahead by 4. Danny's dribbling down. He's calling plays, talking to his team. Tan's hitting that corner. Passing it around a bit. I don't know what's going on with the boys and girls zone, but it got out of position for a second there. We didn't capitalize. And we're off to boys and girls side. This is number 4. 21 with the 3. It's an air ball. Danny picks up a nice rebound.
Beautiful
over to Tan.
pass.
Cross
No
court.
finish.
Tan can't finish. What a pass, huh?
Yeah. The way he launched that, I thought for sure he was going to put 2 on.
Miss. And it's going to go out of bounds. Those are the ones that hurt.
Yeah, I tell you, that's the one if I were him, I'd be imagining when I go home tonight.
Exactly.
I'm going to be thinking about that. Remember when I caught that beautiful pass, 2 dribbles, jump up off the rim.
And you know, if my Uncle Tony was watching, he'd be screaming, look at the hash marks on the ground. Make sure you pay attention to your hash marks on your layup. And they poke it out, and it looks like it's going to be Lincoln's ball. Number 3 on boys and girls playing some great defense. That's Jaden Eugene. You're going to hear his name a lot because I like the way he plays. Number 4 is another one. That's Rodney. They play really, really well. I like number 11 as well. That's Gilbert. Polino in the game, number 14. And that's number 3 with another poke. Jaden Eugene's got dog defense. Gets it out. Oh, and it's a steal. Polino with the bad pass. We're off to the races. This is number 4. This is Jaden Eugene. Back to 11. Back to number 4. Rodney shoots it. It's no good. Polino pulls down a nice rebound. And we're off to the Lincoln side. Ooh, right off Polino's foot. He moves too fast, pops out on his foot, goes out of bounds. Personnel change, Polino's out. Daniel, number 4, is back in. All right, we're inbounded, and this is Rodney bringing it down. Pass to number 3, Eugene. Eugene over to number 2. Back over to Rodney for 3, and it's a miss. They get a second look. Eugene misses. Jerry with the nice rebound. Danny bringing it down. We're off to the races, trying to speed this game up a bit, and then we slow it down and reset. Number 25, new guy in, misses. And we're still on that long ball, huh, there, Andrus?
Yep, still looking for the 3s. I get it. You want to catch that score up quick, but you're not down by much.
That's right. And we're going to let them pull away with these consistent 2s.
That's it. But down 6 is not an issue for most basketball teams.
Yeah, that's 3 2-point shots, and we're good. Nice little move on Danny, but he gets stolen from trying to drive into traffic. Oh, and I saw that. That's no shot.
You know, in the beginning of this game, we mentioned how well they were passing and trying to spread the defense out. Kind of feels like they've slowed down with that.
Gone backwards, actually.
Yeah, and they're trying to kind of force it right up the middle into traffic, and they're shocked that it keeps getting poked out.
Right. Nice kick out of that zone. Because we know Danny and Amari will swallow you up. This is Jerry. bringing it down. Oh, nice little jump pass. Oh,
Hey, there
you
go.
go, right? There you go.
That's what we've been looking for from him. He's had a couple of those shots from underneath, and they've just gone right over the net.
Nice to slow down, use your body, focus on that ball going in. And now he's playing some crack defenses too. Nice job. Mo poked that out from behind, and we're back heading to Lincoln territory. Amari for three.
There it is. We won't complain when they make it.
Also, when the proper position shoots that three, right?
That's it. He was a couple of steps back, nobody right in front of him. That's the time.
And I'm pretty sure he's on shooting guard, so that's right. We got a jump ball, and it's going to be boys and girls.
He's actually about 5 feet back from the line.
He sure was.
So,
Sure was.
great way to make the defense not expect you.
Ooh, nice move, Rodney.
I'll tell you, if Amari can make that a sweet spot.
They're in trouble. They are in trouble. This is Danny bringing it down. 28 seconds on the clock. Let's look for this to be the last play of the half. Woo! Oh!
It looked so pretty.
Did we all do that? Did we all do that in YouTube world? It was a beautiful move. We got to get those to drop. Danny with the three. 33 with a nice rebound. Uh-oh, Amari wide open. And it's nothing.
It was
No
too
rebound.
close to the line that time.
Right. And we're off to the, ooh, and they couldn't get their shot off. And it just so happens that it went in. So that's going to be us at the half. We'll get back to you after halftime. Score 19-22. Boys and girls up.
3-point game.
And we are back to this Abraham Lincoln Jr. varsity game. We are down by a couple of points there, 19-22. But it's in the second half, I'm told that the third quarter is what it's all about.
These close games are more often than not decided by the third quarter play. Whoever comes out on top here comes out on top by the end.
All right, so somebody got a piece of that ball on Tan, and it was an air ball, and now it is out of bounds. Number 13, ooh, throws a really slow one. Oh, what a beautiful pass, though, out to Jerry that gets blocked and defended, but what a great job by Mo. And we're back off to the races. Number 4, Rodney, throws a wayward pass out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Abraham Lincoln.
It's kind of incredible the way he kind of moves in slow motion as he's just spinning through the defenders.
Yeah. And even in that slow motion, he's still very crafty with the way he moves. All right, so it's inbound. Danny bringing it down. Over to Amari. Danny wide open. It doesn't connect. And number 3, Eugene grabs the rebound. We're off to the races. This is Rodney trying to muscle in this layup, and it's no good. And there's a call. So I'm so happy to have the 3-camera system we're working with. I'm sure my panner is panned all the way over so we can see the back of this shot. And this is Rodney shooting 2. And the first one is good. Second shot. It's no good. We getting rebounds. We're fighting. Lincoln picks it up. Amari's off to the races. Passes it to Tan. Tan stops and pops, and he misses that shot. Now, I say that was a great opportunity to run it on in and go for that layup, but we are still stuck on these high percentage shots. And we're off to the races. This is Rodney muscling in. He loses his dribble and handle a little bit. And there's that Lincoln defense trying to swallow him up. Nice job by Jerry. And we're looking around. We're setting up. Eugene with the inbound. Back out to Rodney. Oh, and Amari with the look. Delayed rebound that doesn't drop. But what a nice court awareness there on Amari Gaskin. Nice cutoff play, too. Man, Gaskin's been stepping up his defense in a really cool way here after the half. You notice the way he's been moving, he's been an asset defensively, particularly on that play, by cutting off the driving paths of his opponent and making sure that number 21 can jump in there and help him out on defense. Nice job, Mr. Gaskin. This is Matthew Espinal. Out to number 3. Number 35 pulls down that rebound. Nice job there. And we're heading back to Lincoln territory. Danny with the ball. Nice that he didn't. Little floater. So glad he didn't try to stop and pop. It doesn't drop, but it was a good look. Tan with the defense. I can't say I really saw a foul. There was some contact, sure. But I don't necessarily know that there was a foul there. But okay. And this is Rodney shooting 2. Oh, no, that's not Rodney. Who was that, Mr. Andrews?
Shamori Walker.
That's Walker shooting 2.
Walker will make that one.
All right, and this is Daniel bringing it down. Over to Polino. A lot of Lincoln getting looks. They're moving that ball around a lot better. What's the call there?
Line infraction, I think.
Huh. So me and Coach Gaskin are working on a series called What's That Call? Where he's going to be explaining some of the calls in basketball so some of us who don't know can get better familiar. That was a pretty good shot. It was on target but just didn't have the rotation. Amari with the awareness to know that 35 was sneaking behind him. Lincoln moving the ball around just a bit. Ooh, and Jerry loses possession.
Trying to fight right up the middle through traffic.
That's right. They love to do that through traffic. Amari could have gave him a little more defense, but it looks like Amari's not trying to do any unnecessary fouling. 3 minutes into this quarter, and we haven't scored a point. That's a worry. Here's Polino. Oh, with the little hesitation pull-up, he misses that shot. And he walks. Nice job, Daniel. Number 33, Lincoln on the inbound. Looks like varsity is heading to suit up for this next game. That was another missed three. And they're going to call a foul on number 4.
See one or two of the varsity players scarfing down a hot dog that they just bought at the concessions. Just to have that metabolism.
Right.
Scarf down a hot dog when in 15 minutes you're going to be sprinting. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my system would need about 40 minutes to let that all do what it's got to do before I can play basketball.
My system might need 40 days.
Ooh! And way to see that gap on boys and girls. That's Eugene, Jaden Eugene with a great look to number 34 on the inside.
At number 34 on boys and girls, his name is Hamid Balogun. Balogun is just standing under the net, blocking everything Lincoln tries to do from underneath.
Right. That's right. He definitely is.
And he was the one that was just standing under the net to put it away for the Kangaroos.
And they're definitely going to call that. Yeah. Number 21 on the foul there. All right, this is number 33. Out to Amari. Amari with the long ball, and it's still not good enough. Nice job, Mo. Nice job, Mo. Doing what his position calls for, using that body, muscling in. Amari thought that should have been his. Love that last play. Number 13 on Abraham Lincoln. As I said, he became eligible a little bit later in the season, missed that first game. But really, really showing his presence here in this one. Making better decisions here in the second half. Great defense, Jerry. Ooh, and he stepped out with it, but it was nice, wasn't it? Boy, did that.
He just put his hand up and just brought it right down.
Telling you.
There was no bounce, no recoil on his
Right,
arm. He
right.
says, no, this is mine
Nothing.
now.
Exactly. Apple picking season. Oh, and nice defense from Abraham Lincoln. Let's see if we can capitalize on this one. And he's going to call a foul. Looks like that's going to be on number 4. Tan, back to Amari. Over to number 13, that's Mo. Mo with the nice little pass over. Amari tried to kick it back out to 25, but it gets intercepted, and he's off to the races. Ooh, Tan didn't hustle that down, and Matthew Espinal picks it up. And now we're going back the other way because Tan's defense strips Matthew. This is Mo. Mo kicks it to Jerry. Jerry kicks out to Amari. I'm glad he didn't just shoot that bad boy. And now Mo back again. He gets blocked. 34 tried to save that, but it goes out of bounds anyway. Number 25. Looks like boys and girls are in a skewed man-to-man slash zone. Off to the races, boys and girls, 2 defenders, and that's going to go clean out of bounds. He's looking for the foul, but there was no foul there. And it looks like we've got an upset audience member who feels like that was a block or a touch on Lincoln. It should be out of bounds on us. Ref shakes his head, and we are going back to Lincoln. Jerry passing it around, loving to see this ball movement. And it's good. That's Terrell. Terrell, number 25, with the great three-point shot. And it looks like it's going to be boys and girls ball. Inbounded. Rodney to 21. Back over to Eugene. Back over to 21. He didn't expect it, but nice hands. Number 34 goes to pick up. He misses it. Mo is playing some great defense down there, stopping everything that he can. Drove down. Oh, wayward pass. Couldn't get his hands on it. And it looks like that's going to be White's ball. It got poked out. Of course, Jaden Eugene poked that out. He's been great at that all game. Here's Terrell again with the 3. Ooh. Rebound by Jaden. We're off to the races. Number 21 with the and one.
You got to plant your feet. You want to block him like that.
That's right. That's right.
You got to stop running with him at some point and take the hit.
Absolutely. That was an issue yesterday on the girls' game. Duran, she was setting some picks, but she kept moving her feet, and they kept calling her every time. You want an offensive foul, you've got to stop moving those feet. This is 21, shooting 2, shooting 1. Walker couldn't convert that into a three-point play. Woo, nice pass by Gaskin. Oh. And they just cannot finish these layups. That was number 22. Curtin. He's at the line, but that was an and one. We've got to get those to drop.
Yeah. Especially if you're going to make the build-up look that good.
Yeah, and boy, do they make it look that good.
Highlight reels look better with the finish.
Exactly. I can't highlight you when you miss, buddy.
College coaches don't want to see a bunch of good passing.
No.
I mean, they do, but
right.
They also want to
see you finish. And number 22 is 1 for 2. Eugene, oh, and his boys and girls doesn't talk to him, but he gets it right back. This is number 4, goes up pseudo-strong, and it doesn't drop. This is Mo bringing it down, trying to go coast to coast. Doesn't have the handle. He loses it, but then he goes back down. Nice job recovering that. This is Curtin. Back to Mo. Mo with the shot. It's no good. He tries to grab his own rebound, and he gets it. This is Tan. Over to Jerry. Jerry sees a little bit of a gap. He takes it. And they still going to call a foul on Espinal.
Got to say, in that little bit of possession, Mo showed he wasn't really looking for his teammates. He's just trying to do it all himself.
Yeah. And while I can appreciate him trying to fix a mistake that he made, you got to play team basketball here.
That's it. You've got to be able to look around because, I mean, for a while he had 33 wide open in the corner.
Sure did.
If you had just passed out to him, you at least would have had an uncontested three.
But everybody at home definitely notices that Mo dribbles with his head down. You dribbling with your head down, you can't see what's going on.
Doesn't matter what the sport is, you got to be able to look up, see where your teammates are.
That's right.
See who can help you.
This is Jerry, and he hits that one. Whoa, they caught us slipping there, and they make that two, 32-26. We have got to get down on transition. Meanwhile, they transition pretty well. Boys and girls, I want to definitely acknowledge that their transition defense is really good. And that's going to end the third quarter. So we stayed alive in this third quarter there, Mr. Andrus.
Yep, 26-32. We only lost about 3 points worth.
That's right.
So
down by 6, we still got a game. Very much so.
Still very possible for Lincoln to come back on this. But I hate to be the one to point it out. Lincoln hasn't led since the very first possessions of the game when they were up 5-2.
That's right. That's right. With some awesome defense by Jaden Eugene. And also Matthew Espinal's definitely been making his presence known in collaboration with number 34 on Boys and Girls. That is Hamid. They definitely have been doing a nice job of containing us. I also want to mention number 20, Rodney, and also number 21, Walker. They got a couple of guys on Boys and Girls who have definitely shown us that they're a team to beat. They've got some weapons. I'd like to see Amari Gaskin give up on that three ball and start focusing more on some twos.
That's it.
He's got the touch, but he's got to step in, get out of that three-point range, step in and start connecting on those twos. After you start doing that, now you can step out a bit.
You almost get the feeling when you see how crowded the box is when the Kangaroos are on defense. They know that Lincoln's going to take these threes, and their percentage has been pretty low with them. So all they do is just hold them to the outside and make them miss, and then they keep taking the rebounds home.
That's right. That's right. Now this is number 21 inbounding.
Lincoln's got to spread out that defense, get them out of the box, and start putting some easy layups in.
Right, because we've got some bigs on the court, right? Number 33 has got some quality size. Mo's out there. Jerry's out there. We can crash some boards if we want to. Oh, Mo with the nice move.
That's it. Find your way inside.
That's what I'm talking about. I wanted Jerry in there just in case it didn't drop to help with the rebound. Nice defense. Jerry almost had that, and it looks like it's out of bounds and going back to Lincoln. But it was nice to see Jerry down there.
I mean, on the plus side, they're not going in for the rebounds because they trust their teammates to make it every time.
Every time.
Every time.
All right, we got Danny back in. All right, and it looks like we're being a little more methodical in our half-court game. This is Danny with a beautiful stop and pop. It doesn't drop, but that was a great shot. Oh, and Amari with the stop. Danny. Oh, we have got to make those.
those.
Yeah.
You got to lean into that defense and draw the foul, even if you don't make the basket.
That was a beautiful shot by number 23 on boys and girls. Yeah, even if you slow the defense down on that steal and let your teammates help you out, don't take a layup that you can't make. Looks like this is a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, in all of my years of watching this game, I've never been able to keep track of the timeouts. I have no idea when they're taking and what they're taking and who's taking them.
I'm starting
How
to learn
many
it.
do they have? How long are
Starting
they?
to learn it.
I just
Shout out to Coach Gaskin. We are definitely going to do that series where we explain those things during the halftime show. Because you're right. We are lost up here sometimes. And I'm sure the people want to know what those calls are. And in case for any reason we don't have a camera on the ref, they could be lost with us. So we are going to improve that for you guys. All right, and this is Lincoln's ball. 6:37 on the clock, so we've definitely got some time. This is Daniel bringing it down. Oh, Eugene with the dog defense. Nice job there. He goes up, but Mo with the block. And we're back heading to Lincoln. Now we've got numbers. Okay, Amari slowed it down, but we had numbers. Mo trying to shoot a three. He hezzies a bit, gets blocked by Matthew Espinal, and it is a tip drill.
Wow.
Tip drill, and then Jerry finishes that out. Nice job by Jerry. Shout out to the Jerry and Mo combo. Just now, tipping around, fighting for that rebound. Jerry on the putback. Oh, and Amari with the steal. Oh, he tried to pass across court. Matthew Espinal had the heads-up look, and we're going back the other way. This is Eugene back over to Rodney. Back to Eugene. Eugene getting sweltered by defense, and they're going to call a kickball, and it is Lincoln's ball. All right, and this is Danny inbound, or rather Tan inbound. Danny's bringing it down. He's looking around. Pass it to Amari. It's up. Oh, and he just missed that three-pointer. You know, again, with these threes, while that kid definitely has the ability, I want to see him pick another shot at this point. Over to 23. This is Matthew Espinal in three-point range. How we let number 23 do putback magic. And we've got Mo and Jerry down there. What is going on?
They're all waiting for it to fall to their hands.
Passing it around, gets it to Daniel. Danny doesn't get it to drop. Jerry picks it back up. Let's see what Gaskin does. Back to Tan. Tan's dribbling. Back to Gaskin. Gaskin with that long ball again. And it's another miss. Eugene off to the races. And boys and girls passing it around a little bit. Got an open three. Misses that one. Jerry on the pickup, and we're back. Trying to go coast to coast. There was a kick out to Daniel, but he takes it himself off the glass, and it's good. 36-32. Ooh, Jerry with the nice defense, almost deflecting that away. Espinal trying to pick it up. This is number 4. Oh, nice little dip in. Mo missed the layup opportunity. I'm sure glad he called that. Because it didn't hit the backboard, it hit nothing, and he grabbed his own rebound. Lincoln's ball. That was a late call, but at least it happened. This is Danny on the bring down. It's a 4-point game. if it's 2 shots any way you slice it. Whoa!
That's a nice slice.
Okay, I'll take that, Mo. He's getting fired up. This is Espinal bringing it down, kicks it to 22, or rather number 2. Number 2 misses it with the air ball. Way to get on the ground. Way to get on the ground, Mo. So funny, early on in the game, Mo defaulted to the floor, like the ball came off on a rebound, and he just jumped himself on the floor. He realized that was a walk. So he's getting better with this floor action. He loves to get on the floor in those moments, but in that case, it was a great job. All right, Danny bringing it down. Back to Tanner. All right. Mo scared me for a second there. It's no shot. Call a foul on number 13.
He disagrees.
Big time. Knowing that this is probably one of the worst times to be giving away free throws with 3 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock and a 1-point game. It's not going to be a shooting foul. Ooh, nice pass out to Tan. Tan off the glass with the Tim Duncan special. We're going back around, and Lincoln is in the lead. Oh, nearly a call on Eugene there. Matthew doesn't drop. Mo with the rebound. Tan back with the ball. We've got numbers, but we allow our boys and girls to recover. Tan loses the ball. We're off to the races. What's it going to be? And one. That's number 4, Rodney, who definitely got honorable mention during this broadcast because he's definitely been hustling and bustling and making sure that he makes his presence known here on this Abraham Lincoln court. And this is going back and forth there, Mr. Andrews.
Yeah, it's a real nice close game. These are the ones that you actually really can enjoy on these fourth quarters.
That's right, because it's down to one mistake. That's a miss there. Mo doesn't pick it up. He goes for the 3, misses it. Jerry on the rebound. Heavy defense on Espinal. Now they're passing it to get it down, which I love. Mo on the drive.
Yeah, you knew he was going to try to do it himself.
And it's going to be a foul. And the laugh comes from the fact that he is absolutely right.
As soon as he took it, I'm like, well, he's going for the net.
He's going coast to coast, right? Come on, Mo. But this being his first game, he's very excited. He wants everybody to know he's finally here. He has arrived. And I can appreciate it, kiddo. Shooting. And it's good.
I mean, as long as he keeps doing that.
Right, we're okay. His rebound game has definitely been really, really great here in this last quarter. He's been hustling them down, and I can really appreciate that. He's going to get a high five in the hallways. Oh, and he puts us up by 1. Nice pass. Another nice one to 21. There's a whistle. And another mystery whistle that we have no idea what the call was. And let's go back to 21. Back over to Eugene. Eugene with the 3. It doesn't fall. And it's an and 1. That's number 11, Gilbert. Allen Gilbert. And they are giving us a game here at the JV squad at Abraham Lincoln.
So 2 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. 1 point down. You're the coach. What do you say to your team right now?
All high percentage and step your defense up to full court. Go man to man, because I love the matchups in between boys and girls and Abraham Lincoln's JV. They're very, very evenly matched. with some slight exceptions here and there, but nothing notable. Nothing notable. Eugene to Amari, that's a great, great matchup. You know, even Danny to Eugene, a great, great matchup. So everyone's pretty much even. So I'm talking all high percentage, run that clock down, because those threes, if without a rebounder, without people crashing the boards, they don't do anything to the clock, and they put the ball back in boys and girls' hands. We want to focus on layups and high percentage shots right now. It's a coach's game at this point. Oh, come on. Two of our big men on the line and they get a rebound? Stuff like that, man. So I want to see them on some help down there on those rebounds with 13 and 33 on our squad down there on that side. That should have been our rebound. We should be heading to the other side by now. Throws it up. Wow. Eugene's got some hops. He caught that over Mo. Of course. I find it funny that Jerry would debate that if he's not going to grab that rebound with authority. So we took Mo out. We threw in number 35. That's Zion. Miss and no rebound. No rebound. Shout out to Coach David on the girls team. She is a rebounding expert. Knows where the ball's going to drop before it gets off the rim. Nice little interception by Amari. They recover, but nice defense, Amari. And this ball has been on boys and girls side way too long. This is Eugene. There we go. Way to grab a rebound. Let's get us to the other side and get back up. Every point counts here at this point. Nice little dish out. Jerry can't capitalize. Watch those feet, Jerry. You almost walked. Tan with the three, something I don't want to see.
Yeah, not a fan of that decision.
And double dribble. So my anxiety's up. Eugene coming down. Oh, he's wide open. Misses that layup. They let him put it back. And that is Jaden Eugene working hard for boys and girls and doing a great job. They're up 42-39. Oh, wow. No foul called on number 11 there.
Timeout called with 42.4 left on the clock.
Whew. Palms are sweating.
You take your blood pressure medication today?
Oh, man. They're killing me right now. But I take a tight game like this over a 10, 15-point blowout, 20-point blowout any day. So good on you, JV. You keep fighting. You got 42 seconds to make this work. Don't go for the three to even this out.
No, please don't.
No. Work hard. Shoot that two. Get it within one. Get that defense up. Rebound. And get you another one.
That big R word.
Rebound.
on both sides of the ball. Every time someone takes a shot, I want to see two Lincoln players crashing the net on whatever side it was.
Absolutely.
I want to see you jumping before it lands.
That's right. Up in the air.
Yeah, I don't need to wait and see if it goes in. I need you to be in the air because if it misses, you need to be on top.
You need to be on top. Talk that talk.
It's easy for me to say from my high vantage point.
All right, we're inbounding. Amari out to Danny. Danny looking around to Tan. Tan looking around to Amari. Ooh. And there was a poke. Amari thought it was a poke out. It wasn't. It's going to go back to boys and girls with 32 seconds on the clock. If they're smart, they run this clock down. We didn't even cut off the passing lanes there.
Just wondering when the foul is going to start. 17 seconds left. You got to get the ball back.
You got to get the ball back. Varsity squad out there, all dressed to impress, ready for that basketball mess. Their game's coming up next. Stay tuned. Small break, and we're right back at Abraham Lincoln basketball. And that puts them up. One more score. That's 43-39. And that's 44-39. This is slowly getting out of reach with 16 on the clock. We're rushing down. And he fouls him in three-point range. If Danny shoots three here, we still got a game.
I wish I hadn't said all that stuff about free throws before.
Right. Fingers crossed at home. Fingers crossed at home. All right. You guys don't know, but Mr. Andrews looked away for that one. He looked away for that one. Here we go. Danny shooting another. That's two. He put us within three. One more puts us within one single shot and a three-pointer for the win. And that's three. Nice job, Danny. Way to listen to Mr. Andrus. He fouls Eugene. Well, you got 7.9 on the clock, and this is a game. This is where this is a coach's game. The things that coach is telling what our team what to do is really extending this. He's creating some good decisions for the kids. Made some personnel switches. Got Polino coming in. 7.9 on the clock. My palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Missed one.
Did I miss them getting the double bonus?
Refs talking about this.
Single bonus should be 1 and 1. Double bonus would be shooting 2, but I didn't think they were in double bonus yet. Normally it's kept track of on the scoreboard, but the scoreboard operator has not been doing it.
Right. Well, it looks like they're adding time or taking time away. What are we doing here? It was at 7.2, now it's at 7.6. Oh, and that's that home court advantage you hear. And he made that one. We are within 3 with no time on the clock. This is the last shot. And it's no good. And that is a hard-fought loss for Abraham Lincoln's JV squad. Congratulations to boys and girls. That was an excellent, excellent game. You guys stick around. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with Lincoln varsity versus boys and girls.
Yep, just make sure you tune into that game on our Lincoln Media YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.